Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Jesslyn. If you're new here, make sure you hit that subscribe button and that like button and comment down below any questions that you have. If you're a returning subscriber, you already know what's going on. So today we're about to talk about what I would do if I wanted to achieve my first 10 sales on Etsy. So grab a pen, grab your notebook, grab your tablet, grab popcorn, water, whatever you need, and let's get right into it. So if you guys see me looking down, it's because I have my tablet with me and I literally wrote every single thing that I need to cover in there. That way I can talk about every single point and not forget the most important ones. So basically, I started my Etsy shop. So I have two Etsy shops. If you guys didn't know, I don't think I've shared that before, but I have two Etsy shops. The first one, the first one I shared with you guys, and I haven't really been active on there, but that was the one that I started 6 months ago when I started this channel. And I have another one that's flourishing. So you guys don't know about that one, but the first one, even the first one, I've gotten over 10 sales on it. So let's just get right into it. So the first Etsy store I had, if I am being honest, if I had to start all over again, I would do things completely different. And one of the things I would do is share my store on social media, because number one, social media is big. There's a whole lot of people in there, and you'll be surprised on how many people are actually looking for digital stuff. So I would share my store either on Instagram or TikTok or whatever social media that you have. I don't have any social media, so I didn't share anything. But honestly, and the reason why I didn't share anything is because of how long and how unprofessional Etsy's link looks. Like if you copy and paste the link from Etsy and you put it on whatever else, you'll see how long and unprofessional it looks. And that's one of the main reasons why I didn't share it. I wish back then I knew about like getting a branded link. So one thing that I would do is get a branded link, and basically what that is, it just shortens the URL and it makes it look way more professional, and it just makes it look like it's your business, if that makes sense. Like you could put your name as the URL link, and then you could insert it in your Instagram profile bio or Snapchat or TikTok, and it looks so much better. Okay, so that's one thing that I would do. This brings us to today's sponsor, which is Link.Store. Link.Store is able to help you secure a free branded link, and once you have that branded link, you're able to share it on your social media, and it'll look more professional, more trustworthy, and you know, it's just one click and somebody could get to your store. Let's check out all these other Etsy sellers are already ahead of the curve. They're already using it, and let me show you some examples of what I'm talking about. So now that we're on Instagram, this is an Etsy shop called Blue Ham, and when you click on the link, you saw how short that link was. This is what it brings you to the Etsy store. It's so seamless and so simple. Let me give you guys another example. This is Eggy Studio, and once we click on the link, you're gonna see how simple this is. Seamless, easy. You don't have a long link to remember. It's just professional, and it's just straight to the point. Another example is the Small Biz Handbook. We're gonna go to see that, and it just lends us right to Etsy. That's just great. Link.Store is the only unique tool in the market that provides marketplace sellers with a free branded link, and guess what? It helps to improve your clicks by 48%. 48%. So 48% people are more likely to click on your store once they see how short and professional it looks. Signing up to Link.Store is super easy and simple. Just visit www.link.store. Then you add your brand name, whatever name that you choose. You choose your platform that you want to sell on, and that's it. You're done. The Link.Store automatically sets up the forward, and you have your branded link ready to use within minutes. So it is free for the first 6 months, and no credit card is required. So visit www.link.store and claim your free branded link today. So like I said before, I have two stores. So let's just talk about the one that you guys know. So the first store that I had it for over 6 months, and I sell digital products on there. And I don't know if you guys know, but for the new people here, I sell digital products. I sell coloring books on there. And I first started because I'm like, okay, like I see that other people are buying other people's coloring books, might as well start. And number one thing that really stopped me from starting sooner is fear. I was scared. I'm like, okay, like what if nobody buys my stuff? What if what if nobody's interested, all that stuff. You know how you start overthinking and then you stall on things that you want to do? Yeah, exactly. That was me. And going back, it's like, first of all, why would I be scared? Because it's like, so many people are already doing it, and the worst that could happen is somebody not buying my product. Ain't nobody gonna call me out. Ain't nobody gonna be like, oh yeah, you're a loser, you're a failure, you're not making any money, this and that. Like, nobody cares. Nobody knows who you are, and I'm pretty sure your store's name is something that you came up with. Nobody knows who you are, so like, what would happen if you don't make any sales? The worst thing that could happen is not making any sales. So if you're experiencing fear as of this moment, look at me, listen to me. Nothing will happen. The thing is, nothing will happen if you don't do anything. I'm pretty sure you're in a crappy job, you don't like it, or you want some extra money, whatever it is. Not starting and being fearful is not going to help you make money. I always have this thing in my mind. It's like, I can either be scared or broke, or I could give it my all. Like, if you're scared, you're gonna stay broke. And this is coming from someone who has a lot of anxiety. Like, I overthink every single thing that you could think of, and I had to convince myself, it's like, I either can come up with excuses, be scared and broke, or I could get to work. So I got to work because I didn't want to be broke. I didn't want to not have any money, like, and see all these people succeed on Etsy, and I wasn't the one, like, I wasn't succeeding, or I wasn't getting part of that bread. Like, I needed money, so I started, and honestly, also this YouTube channel, I started my Etsy store with this YouTube channel, and if I didn't start, I would not be where I am today. So I kicked myself in the ass and I started, and that's it. So basically, this is the amount of money. I'm gonna put the amount of money that I made, but listen to this. I was not being consistent with this store that you're gonna see. The amount of money that I made is gonna be either here or here, and the amount of sales that I made is gonna be either here or here. It's more than 10. So, number one, when you're first starting on Etsy, you're a beginner, you don't have any experience, whatever it is. Number one thing that I would say to do is see what is selling. What are you interested in? Do you want to do coloring books? Do you want to do, like, first of all, I have a whole video of things that you could sell on Etsy. Whichever, like, speaks to you more, you could just choose that one and do it. If you guys want me to make a video and put on demand, I could try to do that. You could do put on demand. You could do whatever you want. Like, the possibilities are endless. So you choose what you want to do. Be specific on what you want to do, because one issue that I had is that I started my Etsy shop. I was like, okay, I'm going to do this. A planner, whatever. Planner shop, whatever it is, right? Then I started the shop. I did not want to do planners. I tried it. I was like, what the hell is this? I don't want to do it. It's too complicated. I don't want to do it. So I was like, let me do coloring books. And then I started doing it. It's fun. And I started posting on my Etsy store, because I started my Etsy store, I think, like 2 weeks prior to me starting this YouTube channel. And then 2 weeks I wasted on not knowing what I want to do all that stuff. So I just wasted those things on research. You don't have to do that. I have a whole video for you guys to tell you exactly what is the best things to sell as of right now. If you want me to make an updated video, just let me know and I'll make that up for you guys. But yeah, you have to know what you want to sell. Make sure it's something that's easy, or something that you're interested in doing, because you don't want to be dragging the whole process of doing it. And number one, have listing in your back burners. Please, 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 please do. Have listings in the back burner. That way, if you're not able to post one day, you're able to take one and put it on there. That way, when you post every single day, it's just gonna be like, oh, okay, that person is actually cares about their store, so they're going to put stuff. They're going to push your store in front of people's eyes. So please make sure that you have you have listings in the back burner. Number two, please guys, please do not copy anybody else's planner. I've went on Etsy and I've seen, like, for example, you have one planner from Canva and you have the same exact one right next to each other. Guess what page you're on? The last page, all the way in the back. Because guess what? They're not being creative. They're stealing other people's ideas. They're stealing stuff from Canva. Like, come on. Like, just put an hour into creating something great, and then once you create something great, you don't have to put that much effort into somebody buying it, because once people say, okay, this is cute, I want this, they're going to buy. Listen to me, people love to spend their money. I love to spend my money. I don't know if you do, but people do love to spend their money. And if they see something that they're interested in, they're going to buy it. So please be original. Anyways, let's get to the actual thing. So number one thing that I did, I invested into this, what is this called? This keyword. There's two of them I want to tell you about. There's Everbee and there's Alura, Alura, and then there's Everbee, Everbee. I'm going to have both links in my description. You don't have to click on them if you don't want to. I'm not sponsored. I use my own bread for these. I use my own money for these. So if you don't want to click the link, that's up to you. You could go to Google.com, put Everbee, and that's it. Or Alura. So you use those main reasons. Please don't use the free version, because I've used the free version. Listen, this is coming from somebody who's cheap as hell. Like, I don't like spending my money. I like spending my money on things that I like, but I don't like to spend my money on, other things. So when you go on Everbee, do not use the lowest thing, or I think it's like $8 or whatever. Don't use it, because guess what? It's a waste. I wasted $8 and then I'm like, okay, this is trash. So then I had to spend $30. So basically, instead of just spending the $30, I wasted $38 or $8 more on the cheapest thing. So you're gonna go to Everbee or Alura. Okay, listen closely. You're gonna go to Everbee or Alura. You're gonna spend for Everbee. You're gonna use the one that's $30, because that one is going to tell you, like, if you want to use it for keyword research or idea research, you can get it for 1 month. If you're broke, get it for 1 month. Okay, so you go on Everbee, you look up whatever. Let's say you want to do coloring books like me. You're gonna look up coloring books, right, on Etsy. Everbee usually have something like right there in the corner of your screen, and it has other stuff. So basically, you could click on the thing that is gonna show you all the stores that are selling. You're gonna click on the one that is the best seller. Are you listening? The one that says best seller or whatever is selling the most. So you're gonna click on that one to see which store has a lot of stuff that they're selling. Because the one thing with Everbee, they give everybody secrets out. They will give you the keywords that they're using. They'll give you the amount of time they've been on Etsy, the amount of time their listing has been on Etsy, how much money they're making, every single thing. There's no secrets on Everbee. So you do every single step that I'm telling you right now. Now, let's say that you want ideas, right? You're gonna go to Everbee, do all that, and then you're gonna get the idea that you need. Please do not copy the listing, but you have to make it kind of close to what you see is selling, because nobody is selling anything original. Just number one, nobody comes up with anything original. Everybody on YouTube, everybody on Etsy, they copy off of each other in a way where, like, they don't copy what word to word or item for item. They get inspiration from somebody else. So you're gonna do the same thing when it comes to the keywords. Where there's something on Everbee, like the keywords, next to each keyword, there's like, it shows you the volume of people that are looking for that, or the keyword that is the best. You're gonna use the top best keywords. Then you're gonna go to another person that has a similar item. No, I don't know if anybody has told you this, but I'm dropping the tea right here. So you're gonna go on somebody else's item that is selling about the same thing, and you're gonna look at the top keywords as well, and you're gonna use the top keywords that you see is bringing a lot of people to their stuff. You're gonna use it on your stuff. The keywords you can copy word for word, nobody cares. But I'm just saying, the item itself, you cannot copy word to word. So that's one tip. That's going to push your store more. People are going to start looking at your store, because you want people to look at your stuff for them to buy it. And also, description. The description, make sure that you put the keywords that you put in. That makes no sense. Make sure that the keywords that you have, the words that you have in your keyword section or your tag section, make sure some of them is also your description, because that way it will push people to buy it more. Okay? That's one tip, because I haven't seen anybody say that on YouTube. So I'm giving you guys the drop right there. So Okay, make sure, if you're liking this video so far, make sure that you subscribe to the channel. Make sure that you like, make sure that you comment. And if you have any specific questions, or if you want anything, just email me at my email, which will be on the screen, etiennegesleane@gmail.com. You'll see it. So another thing that a lot of people say, oh, if you want to see like sales on you, like if you want to see like your first sales, run ads. Don't this. Okay, I'm not even gonna say that. If you want to run ads, run ads. But I'm gonna show you examples. Like I spent. Hold on, give me a second. Let me log into Etsy so I could like give you exact words. I mean exact numbers, so you know what I'm talking about. All right, so maybe people will be like, okay, so when it comes to ads, right? A lot of people will be like, run ads, run ads, run ads, run ads. Like, why the hell would you spend money? Like, if you're trying to make money, I mean, I know that sometimes you have to spend money to make money, but I personally believe that ads are a waste of time, because a lot of times, like, when you run ads, like, you will make money, like, you'll get a couple of sales, but you'll also, like, sometimes Etsy charges you based on the amount of people clicks on your item, not people or about amount of people who see your item, not people who actually buy. So you're gonna be spending money, okay? So for example, I made $6.38 from my Etsy ads campaign. That's from 2,000 views, 42 clicks, and 2 orders. And guess how much money I spent? $12.70 on ads. I spent to make $6.38. So basically, I lost 50%. So I don't know about you. Maybe ads have worked for you, or some people like ads work for them. It just didn't work for me, or maybe I did something wrong, but it didn't work for me. But what worked for me was the sales and the discounts. When you first start, I know that you want to make money. I know that like you really want to make money. You want it right now, like right now. But you can't. Nobody knows you yet. So what I would say is run discounts on your store. Like for example, let me tell you something. A marketing tip actually. So a lot of people, listen to this. A lot of people, even you, even me, we have this thing called FOMO, fear of missing out, right? Especially when it comes to a good sale. Let's say you go in Macy's and you see like this shirt that's 50% off. 50%, it says 50% off for 24 hours. What are you gonna do? And you like the shirt, you're like, oh my gosh, it's 50% off. I have to get my hands on it. So you get it. The same thing goes for products that you sell online. When somebody is selling something online, a lot of times they like to use your fears against you. And this sounds bad, but literally that's how marketing works. I'm giving you gems right now. Like nobody talks about this, but that's how marketing works, okay? So if you want, why does it look dark? I don't know. Or maybe it's my phone. Maybe it is. If you want somebody to buy your item, you have to run sales. You have to make the sales short. Like for example, your item has to look good, because you know, even if your item looks crappy, nobody's gonna buy it. Even if it's on sale, no one is going to buy your item if it looks crappy, even if it's on sale. So you have to make sure that you run sales. So for example, you could be like, okay, 50% off, or not even 50% off. You could be like 30% off today only, or it's 30% off for the weekend. That will get you your first to 10 sales. I'm telling you, like I've been in the trenches, just like you guys are going through right now. Like I'm not about to sit here, because you know how people like they sit there and they be like, oh yeah, like Etsy can make you $10,000 a month. Just do this, that, and the third, and they give you this crappy advice. I'm not doing that. I'm just being realistic with you guys. That's what I actually did to get the amount of sales that I did on my stores. Anyways, next. Yeah, sales, ads, I covered those. I covered the whole thing. I covered the branded link that you guys need to get. I'm telling you, especially if you have like social media and you have people following you. Like I have nobody following me, so I'm building my stuff from the ground zero, and I made it. But if you have social media, why would you not get your first 10 sales and don't have family members buying your stuff? I had nobody to buy my stuff. I didn't even buy my own stuff. I remember I was so desperate. I was telling my husband if he could if it could buy one of my items when I first started, because I was so desperate to get my first sale. I was telling him to buy my item, that way other people could see it because of my first sale. Don't do that. That's just gonna hurt your self-esteem even more. Like, oh, nobody wants to buy my stuff. Like, I had to force or tell somebody to buy my stuff. My husband was like, no, I'm not buying your stuff. You have to make sure that you get it from, like, organically. And I'm so glad he didn't buy it, because I actually got my first, second, third, fourth, 20th sale organically. And the thing is, I'm so happy and I'm so proud of myself that I did. And that's how it should be. Anyways, so thank you guys for watching my video. If you found this helpful at all, make sure that you subscribe to the channel, that you like the video, that you comment down below any questions that you have, any concern that you have. If you want to talk to me one-on-one, email me and I'll get back to you. Usually I answer my email pretty fast. If I don't, it's because maybe it's the weekend or I'm doing something. But either way, I have no life. So usually I do answer people's emails really, really fast. So make sure that you email me. Anyways, guys, like, this was really, really fun to film. I know I've been like kind of like distant from YouTube for a while, because I've been going through stuff, you know, mentally and in life and stuff. So I do plan of posting more consistently. This was really, really fun to make. And the thing about it is, I'm gonna give you the secrets. I don't care, like, because all of us has to eat. We all have to eat. We all have to get what we need to get. We all have to get money. There's enough space in this world to have, like, there's enough things in this world for all of us to eat. And that's what it's about. And that's what my goal is for each and every one of you guys. So if you guys have gotten your first sale, put first sale down in the comment below. If you guys have gotten your 10th sale, put it down in the comment below. We would like to celebrate you together. So I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.